Ladies and gentlemen, totally enjoyed the show, guys. All right. Now, guys, I think in general, many people on YouTube and TikTok have this idea that they're going places, they're going to do well, and a lot of them are. They're going to do well. I mean, only 1% of the population gets famous, but to 100,000 followers, and then more, so it's even more rare. But in general, a lot of people are happy with 50,000 followers, etc., and they feel good. But I don't know how happy they are. I don't ask. But in general, that's a pretty positive thing. But a lot of people will feel very entitled, or they feel like they are the be-all, end-all, or they can get whatever they want. That allows them, in their mind, to treat someone badly or to judge. But in general, I think the truly happy people are the ones that essentially don't judge. I mean, you have your judgments naturally. You're going to lean towards being friends with people you like. You're going to lean towards dating people you like. But in general, the whole idea behind the whole idea, what was I saying, darling? The whole idea, one second, I'm losing my mind, dog. So the whole idea behind being, oh, darling, no. Yeah, the whole idea behind, so the whole idea behind judgments and all that. I mean, yes, you're going to have your judgments naturally. You might actually not like certain people, whatever, certain types of people. Not types of people, but just people that you meet. You might automatically have a judgment, and that's natural. But to be impulsive and to act on it being something that is their fault or that you really don't like about them, etc., when really it's something they did wrong, right? Or maybe they have a hard time with you, and so you have a hard time with, etc., right? But in general, really, you have to let people be themselves and leave them alone in terms of like what they're doing or who they are, because a lot of people are doing the best they can. They don't, like I said, you might have judgments, you might think this person's no good, but people look up to people that are creators and YouTubers and TikTokers, right? They really like them. So in order to combat that, you really have to say, is judging people or treating people badly because of a certain category they're in or whatever they're in, is that really helpful, A lot of people look up to me or YouTubers, TikTokers, and those same YouTubers, TikTokers are rude or whatever. That's not good, because people look up to you. They think you're awesome, right? So celebrate that when you go out. Celebrate that with strangers in the way you know how. Maybe they don't want to talk to you. Maybe they're too nervous. Maybe they have a partner and they don't want to. The partner will get jealous or whatever. But just celebrate that in your own mind, and celebrate that when you're out. Don't think about the negatives. Celebrate the positives. If you know you are valued as an entertainer, then the people that watch, which might be a lot of people, feel the same way, right? So instead of being like, oh, well, I'm going to treat people badly or whatever because I'm this big star, well, some people are look up to you. And so even if you don't like a person, or it's hard for you to be, totally, on someone's side, recognize that most people look up to you as a YouTuber creator. And there are a lot of people that are YouTubers and creators and TikTokers, etc., that are very entitled. Like they just want it all. They don't focus on, whether they're being rude or not. They don't care. But in general, I think it's a good philosophy to really, and they might get their way. Maybe they have a lot of dates. Maybe they have a lot of money. But I think the best people in the world are the ones that fight for things, that have standards and want to treat people well. And like I said, if somebody's busy or whatever, don't talk to them. If someone likes you a lot but is too nervous, it's going to make them uncomfortable, don't talk to them. If someone is not even looking at you and you think you're a big star, maybe they just don't care. Or if somebody worships the ground you walk on and thinks you're awesome, but you don't want to talk to them, you don't have to, obviously, but in general, obviously your life is very important in terms of who you date and what you are looking for, but to be rude because you feel so entitled. That's not cool, right? But if you just ignore them, that's not, there's no crime in that, but, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, anyway, totally enjoyed the show, guys. And remember, guys, as long as when you do talk to people, you do treat them well, that's fine, right? There's some people that are just so rude to people, and celebrities included, and people that are not celebrities. But you know, at the end of the day, even if you ignored every single person you saw that day, but if they would have talked to you, you'd be good to them, then that's all that matters, right? Anyway, totally enjoy. Bye now.